Namaste. Welcome to Powerhouse to Row. Welcome to my beautiful, lit, and abundant YouTube channel. My name is Energy Goddess. Today's message is going to be a Santa Muerta reading. Okay, most people know this energy as Santa Muerta. Santa Muerta is a energy of the dead, of the living. Santa Muerta is the mother of all life, period. I'm a devotee, someone who works with Santa Muerta. So on Tuesdays, I'm going to be devoting a reading, at least one reading, to anybody else who feels, who might be a devotee. You don't have to be, but anybody who might be a devotee, anybody who loves Santa Muerta's energy. Yeah, so I just want to tap in with all of us collectives, and see who needs a message from Santa Muerta, okay? Period. So Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing that. That's going to be one of my things, all right? And yeah, hey, love. So let me know how you guys like these messages. If you like my messages and my content, be sure to subscribe, join the tribe, join the vibes, period, all right? Without any further ado, let's go ahead and slide into the reading. What is coming out? Zero, zero, zero. I don't know what happened. All these cards just flipped the freak over. Jump on it. Hey, love. Tonight I'm going to be doing readings for all of the subscribers as it stands right now. I'll only be doing one, but that's cool with me. If you guys want to make sure that you always get free readings from me, you have to be subscribed to my TikTok. And then I do free readings for all of my subscribers twice a month. So if you want to take advantage of that, make sure you subscribe. All right. And I just also want to say thank you, Lovey, for making that subscription purchase. Let's see. Connect me here to the messages sent to Muerta. What are the messages that you want to come out? What needs to be heard? What needs to be honored during this time? Yeah, so I'm going to be later on. I'm going to be doing, I'll do one for you. So make sure you come and got it. What is it that, let me move this pop on my way. All right. What is it that you need us to be aware of? What are the messages in our present situation that you want us to take a closer look at right now? Okay, so we're getting a couple cards out here. Okay, so we got out the Queen of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. The Magician. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck is an Justice. Wow. So what I'm getting right here is that some of us are in a really good spot right now, really healing, okay? Santa Muerta wants us to know that we're healing, we're working through issues that are in our life right now with this Queen of Cups message. So the energy is like, keep prevailing, keep doing this, okay? It's going to be very successful for you to keep healing yourself, healing your heart. Also, there's someone from our past. I'm going to dig deeper into that message. That's also coming out, okay? I'm seeing something from your past coming back out at this time. Not sure what it is exactly for us getting this reading, but something from the past, right, has worked its way back into the now, right? So then we got the Knight of Pentacles, patience, okay? But at the same time, I'm getting, you know, victory, but like some of you guys may not necessarily feel the victory yet. Some of you guys might just be in your head on some real shit. Sometimes we give ourselves negative self-talk. I'm going to keep it real with you, right? Those of us getting this reading. So be very careful with that. Sometimes we give ourselves these false narratives, or we'll set the bar so high that it's very difficult for you to reach. Also, I'm hearing Spirit is saying to be patient, that you've come a long way. You've overcome a lot of things, a lot more than a lot of your peers and people around you. And it's created a beautiful shift in your life at this time, actually. And that even if you don't feel like you're in this beautiful space, which you are, the reason why you have to understand where you are right now is why it might be confusing, is because you're doing so much healing inner work. So sometimes when you're dealing with the shadow aspects of yourself, you know, the parts of us that are more repressed, the parts of us that we don't necessarily deal with on a regular basis, right? It tends to give us a negative feeling, or a negative energy about it, right? So I feel like what Spirit is saying, like, don't be misguided by doing your shadow work, your inner work. Don't be misconceived by doing your shadow work, your inner work, because you're doing a great job on some real shit, just period. Some of us, like I said, we fed ourselves this negative self-talk also for quite some time. So I feel like it's a learning process. It's a learning curve, right? To learn how to finally evolve and not no longer give myself that bullshit that I used to give myself. Like, you know, so it's like I wallow in it, right? We're not doing that anymore. We're not wallowing in our shit. And when we have problems, we address it and take care of it. We're healing things deep within us. And just because you might not be where you want to be, you're exactly where you need to be. That's what I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles message. Seven of Pentacles, that's just a further reflection of that you're making positive investments, putting positive and good stock into the work that you're doing for yourself internally as well as externally. Some of you guys are taking better care of yourself, or just treating yourself a lot better these days. And honestly, that's the biggest part of the shadow. That's the biggest part of everything, where, you know what I'm saying? It really starts to come together when we start treating ourselves better, talking to ourselves better, better self-talk, more positive engagement with self, right? It really just transforms things within us, right? So this is what I'm getting, right? So you want to know what I said to the lady at the doctor's office today? I told her, or the nurse, I don't know if she's a nurse. I think she is a nurse though. Anyways, what I told her was, she said, I'm so stupid. I said, no, don't talk to yourself like that. Remember, your spirit is listening. Remember, your mind is listening, right? I said that to say, like, a personal reminder to myself. And it's so funny that this message is literally coming out like, thank you. Because I obviously need it. You know, there's more that are experiencing this. You know what I'm saying? If it's me, it's you. If it's you, it's me, right? So understand you're not alone in this. And we all kind of go through this, especially when you taught and learned a certain behavior to do in response to you not doing what it is you were supposed to do or what you needed to do, right? We'll get negative, we'll get down on ourselves and shit like that. And I feel like that's a big message coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, to just be patient with your process. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to look like how nobody else is doing it. It's not supposed to look like any of these things, right? It's supposed to be just you doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I know it might not look like you got everything figured out, because you don't, right? So Santa Muerta wants you to remember that and keep that in mind, that you don't have everything figured out. And it's okay to not have the answers, and just don't beat yourself up while you're on a journey of healing yourself. You're on a journey of becoming a better person, and all right. So let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Cups. Dive a little deeper with that message. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What do we got? What do we got? So we got the Six of Swords. What's coming back from your past? And then we got out the Two of Cups. So there's an old lover. Possibly somebody that you were guided away from. Possibly somebody that you learned a huge deal, a major life lesson from. Could be coming back. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Tell me more about the Six of Cups and what it represents for us here getting this meaning. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands also, y'all. Yeah, so I'm seeing somebody from your past coming back. This could be somebody that liked to drink. This could be somebody that liked to indulge in the things of the world, or things of the world, period. Temperance, yeah. We have the King of Cups, the Temperance. So it's like this person, Six of Pentacles. It's like this person wants to come back and show some sort of generosity to some of you guys. Somebody's coming back from your past that wants to show some sort of generosity, some effort, as far as like, I want to help you with something. So be expecting that, those of us getting this message. Then we also have the Seven of Cups, right? There's also this energy that because you're doing so well and you're developing so well, you're getting a lot of recognition, Six of Wands right now. You may not see it for yourself, but this is what the world is reflecting back, and what they see when they look at you, right? You're gonna be getting a lot of recognition. You're gonna be getting a lot of offers. Be careful that the offer that you get is the offer that you want, right? Investigate it, make sure it's the right thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just go with anything, okay? Choose wisely is what I'm hearing, right? But yeah, somebody's definitely from our past coming back with this reading. I'm not exactly sure. It could be a possible Pisces, Sagittarius coming back into somebody's life. It's like somebody has something to communicate. Someone has something that they wanted to say, but I feel like this person is going to say it with their money. You know what I'm saying, is what I'm getting for this reading. It's like they're going to let their money talk, like it's some shit, bullshit walk. And also I'm getting for this message too that don't be fooled by this sort of, I feel like this energy of the Six of Pentacles trying to come in and buy you, you know, or come in and like overdo it in your life with, like, you know, in the financial department. Because it's like with the Six of Swords message, you were guided away from this person because maybe like as you continue to grow and you continue to expand, as you continue to heal, this person wasn't doing the same type of work that you were doing internally, externally, or any of these things. So I feel like this person, all that they really have to offer is money. You know what I'm saying? This might be a relationship you might want to re-examine and really maybe discuss something. As they want to discuss something, they want to recognize or give you some sort of something back with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe it's in the conversation that you guys have to where you are, and then let this person tell you like where they are, so that you can kind of have a meeting of the minds and a moment to kind of just break everything down. Because again, like I said, I feel like you might be in a different space mentally than this other person is, and maybe they're just trying to cover that up with their money, right? Well, keep that in mind. So for the Queen of Cups, tell me more about the Queen of Cups here. So we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there was a lot of deep healing that went on in the past. We also have the Three of Wands. There was a lot of deep healing and choices. You know, I feel like we, those of us getting this reading, it's like you had to make some really tough decisions over, I feel like it was a short period of time. I feel like you might have broken up with somebody or left somebody, and like it's like your whole life changed after you left that person. It's like you evolved so much. It's like not only are you not a I guess perfect fit with the person of the past that's trying to come back, but it's like you're also not a fit with a lot of the suitors you have in your grasp right now. I feel like the person that's more so, if you're single, that would probably be more meant for you, is somebody who is more content with their own healing and their own inner work, and actually like knows about this type of shit. Like, you know, like not like everybody has to be well versed in it like you, but it's like maybe somebody who's on that same type of level, you know, is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Hermit. Yeah, so it's going to be really difficult because those of us getting this reading on some real shit, like, you're like a spiritual fucking badass. You're like a spiritual fucking warrior, just period. With this Four of Pentacles and the Hermit, I'm seeing it's like you're making the investment. You see it very worthwhile to make the investment into spirit and to cultivate in a relationship with spirit, right? And again, it just takes a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Repetition, consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way that you're going to really receive the payoff from your hard work, right? So don't get down on yourself in the process. Remember, that was my overall message for the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. The Star. Yeah, trust your intuition, because you know, you're very aware of what's going on. Trust your intuition with the Star here. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a choice. Like, who else could you trust? Like, you know, you have to trust your own intuition at some point in time. The more that you trust your intuition and lean into that, the stronger that muscle grows. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand that. Like, it's not just, okay, I'm gonna trust my intuition for this moment, for this situation. Trust it in all that you do. Because once you strengthen it that good, when you strengthen that intuitive muscle that well, you can like almost literally like walk around blind. Like, just close your eyes and just know that you'll be guided to the right without even having to think, without having to, you know, consult with it within yourself. It's like you already know. You know what I'm saying? That answer to that, right? So remember, your intuition is a muscle, and you have to constantly use it in order to strengthen it, right? Okay? So we have the Ten of Swords, and that's just all about you, like, you know, what is it? What's the word for it? It's like rebirthing, you know, this tool, this sacred gift of intuition that we all have, literally. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about what we do with it, right? And I feel like that's where you are, you know what I'm saying, as a collective getting this reading. You're really in this space where now you're ready to not just do the work, but to actually, you know, walk proudly in it and say, I've been doing my work and I'm pretty proud of myself, you know, because the Magician's out as the major message here, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a major part of you getting and stepping into your magician power was accepting who you are and intuitively knowing, like, I am a fucking badass, right? And trusting that. You know, the main part of that was to just trust that, right? I feel like that's usually, when it comes to your intuition, that's usually where we fuck up at, right? Not trusting how dope we are, how hardworking we are, and therefore not respecting the hard work and the patience that goes into building the self up, and then remembering that along the journey so that you don't get tripped up into thinking that you don't have all that you need. You know what I'm saying? Because you certainly do. Yes, divorce him. I know that's right. Goddess. I got you tonight. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. It's me and you. So Bottom of the deck, I'm getting Page of Wands energy. It's like, just be happy, y'all. I swear to God, you're in a really fucking positive space, okay? Santa Muerta, I need you to know that you're in a fucking amazing fucking space right now, okay? And I don't know what you've been doing, but you've been doing pretty good. Some of you guys here with this Page of Wands, okay? This is that keep the enthusiasm. This is that keep the fucking happiness. I don't give a shit how low it gets. I don't give a fuck how, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to do that. This is your, like, your biggest test. This is the biggest part of your test. It's not how well you can, because you're intelligent. You can do these types of things. You see what I'm saying? But it's the inner workings of the inner workings with that Queen of Cups, remember? That's a part of you healing, because through life we've been taught, those of us getting to read this reading, is we've been taught not to believe in ourselves. Come on. Everything tells us to put our trust and our faith into something outside of ourselves. So it's not that we're getting more spiritual. It's we're opening up a relationship with spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that's quite different, because a lot of people want to be spiritual, right? And that's cool. But to the true act of spirituality is, ultimately saying, hey, I want to build that bond, that relationship with you, spirit, and I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Enough to do that. I respect myself. You know what I'm saying? And wow, I have these many aspects of us, right? And building that relationship, that type of rapport, so you can know who your spirit is, right? Who your soul is, because you're connected to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So that you can know who it is, what it is, why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Your own makeup, like, for real, really understand yourself. You know, so, and again, it's not easy. Sometimes you're not going to feel like just being happy, right? But spirit, La Santísima Muerta wants us to remember this. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep the happy vibes. Keep the good feelings. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit pure, period. Like, no matter what you're going through. And I know it's difficult sometimes to put on a smile or to even internally smile, because you might be looking at shit like, I don't know, you know? But there's a star reminding you, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just know who the fuck you are. Like, I don't give a shit how this looks right now. Remember who you are. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm really getting for the reading. We got the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, this is really, really good stuff. Some of us are really going to, actually, this Ten of Pentacles I'm hearing, some of us are going to land into, I don't know, I feel like some of us are moving into different career paths, or different, it might even be the same career path, but like along a different spectrum or something of that career, or, you know, shit like that. So, like, be having high hopes, expect great things for yourselves. Those of us getting this reading on some real shit, okay? That's really what I'm getting. Now, because we got some romance messages, I'm going to grab a few romance cards. And let's really just see, you know what, I was going to grab those, but let's do what's hidden. If there's anything hidden here, Santa Muerta, please tell me, because I need that. So if there's anything hidden, this will come out right now. See what's hidden. Is there anything? I lost myself for a little while. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah. So this person from the past with the Six of Cups message, they lost themselves for a while, and they wish that they definitely wish that they treated you a lot better than they did when they were with you. Okay. Is there anything else that's hidden? Thank you. We'll take that, and we'll take this. I am becoming a better person. Look at that. So, I mean, even if it didn't work out between you and this person is becoming a better person just from knowing you. I need you to know that, because that's the type of effect that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really do. I knew exactly what I was doing. So, see, spirit, this is the mother coming out. They need you to know that this was saying, look, this person might have did these things, but they knew exactly what they were doing, okay? And while they knew what they were doing, it's like, you need to remember that with your hermit message, you know? Remember that these people were not victims, you know? That if they did hurt you in some way, okay? They knew exactly what they were doing. So that's something I want you to keep in mind. All right? Let me see if I could get one of these. I didn't really want to do any other decks, but I'm going to do this one. Yin. Wow. So it's like the yin is more like the divine feminine energy. So it's like you're really tapping into this. Thank you, Santa Muerta. Wow, this was amazing. So it's like you're really tapping into your yin energy, your divine feminine energy of how you feel. And again, trusting that to be your guide, your compass. Like I said, you could just blindfold your eyes and not even be able to see, and you would still be able to get it done, because it's like you're so tapped in with your intuition right now. You know, you're so tapped in with yourself. And this is the shit that legends are made of, okay? I just need you to fucking know that. Truth be told, I can't make this shit up. This is what legends are made of. Truth be told. Listen, stop playing with these cards, all right? Let me know how y'all like this Santa Muerta reading. And if you want to see more of it, please make sure that you subscribe and join the tribe. Love you guys. Bye.